I'd like to now do a specific example of a binomial distribution situation. So this would be an English language study that has been done many times actually. We have randomly selected a book, and we're going to randomly select 6 pages from the book and look at the third complete sentence on that page. And what I want to know is, does that sentence contain the word the? Does the word the appear in the third sentence, third complete sentence? Well, I found out that this book right here, this one I used, has 894 pages, thick book, 894. So I programmed my calculator to give me random numbers from 1 to 894. When I did that, I got these following 6 values, just at random. If you were to do this, you would get a completely different set of 6 numbers. So what I did, I then made a column here, and I'm going to make a yes or no indication here, whether or not I got the word the in the third complete sentence on this page. On page 841, well, yes, I did. The word the did appear in the sentence. And also on page 247, yes, the word the was in there. And over here, this one for 860 was no, for 833 was yes, and it was no for these other 2. All right? Now, if I'm going to set up a probability distribution table, recall that X represents all the possible values of n, that is from 0 to n. So since I selected 6 pages, and remember, a trial is the action of the procedure, and the action was randomly selecting with my calculator 6 pages. So this can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So performing one instance of this procedure is what I've got. Here's the results from one instance. And how many times did I come up? How many times was I successful? If I define my success as being, yes, finding the word the in the sentence, then I have 1, 2, 3 successes out of the 6 trials. So coming over here in my frequency column, under 3, I would have 1 tick mark. Okay? Again, let's just take a second and verify that this situation is binomial. Number 1, are there a fixed number of trials? Yes, 6. 6 pages. That's the things I'm doing. I randomly selected 6. Number 2, are they independent of each other? Yes, the calculator just randomly generated those numbers, so they were completely random. Number 3, do I have exactly 2 possible, well, number 2 is, are they independent? We just did that. Number 3, are there exactly 2 possible outcomes? And yes, there are. Either the word the appeared in the third complete sentence or it didn't. And the 4th one is the probability of success, that is the probability of finding word the in there, the same for every trial? And, well, the answer is yes, it is, but I really have no idea what that probability is. Don't know what it is. In any case, I could try to come up with a crude estimate for the probability of each one of these occurring by performing this instance over and over and over again. And once again, some of them may have the word the 4 times out of 6, some of them may 5, and I would gradually build this up. I may have one instance where the word the never occurs at all in any of the sentences on any of the 6 pages. I may have a couple down here in which it occurs on every one of the 6 pages, but every time I do this instance, I get continually more tick marks here, and one of these, something between 0 and 6. I could build this up and build this up, and I would finally get something, again, it looks like a normal distribution because it starts low, goes high, goes back down, but this is really a binomial because it's a binomial situation, even though it looks similar to a normal distribution. Okay? And from this, I could then calculate my probabilities. But one more time, if it truly is binomial, and if we knew what P was, we could go to a table or use our calculator to calculate every one of these probabilities. And I would like to demonstrate this.